I'm trying to put you in the worst mood. P1 cleaner than your church shoes. Really point two just to hurt you. All red lamb just to tease you. None of these toys on lease to. Made your whole year in a week too. Main bitch out of your league too. Side bitch out of your league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that apple into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, but I love my babe. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, like to get me laid. Switch on my core, fuck you, let me pay. Look what you got. I'm a motherfucking star. Look what you got. Every day a nigga try to test me, every day a nigga try to end me, pull up in that roadster SVI, pockets overweight getting hefty, coming from the king, that's a far cry. I come alive in the part time, the competition I don't really listen. I'm in the blue moon song, but with you edition. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that average into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, but I love my babe. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see the shade. Switch on my side, like to get me laid. Switch on my core, fuck you, let me pay. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star. Look what you done. Let a nigga bracket, legend on the fall, took the year like a bandit. Bought mama a crib and a brand new wagon. Now she hit the grocery shop, looking lavish. Star Trek cruise with the rate to con. Girls get loose when they hear the song. 100 on the dash, get me close to God. We don't pray for love, we just pray for cause. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that average into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, but I love my babe. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, like to get you laid. Switch on my core, fuck you, let me pay. Look what you got. I'm a motherfucking star. Look what you got.
Na srácok, sziasztok, és nem zöld a kamera, végre. Na mizu van chat, mizu van. Sziasztok, szia Bomber Benji. Szia Arctic Marci. Szia Gary Fish. Szevasz bolyom. Mi van hangyaboly? Osztagó, szia Ricsi Boss. Szia Mark. Szia Ati. Mit is meséljek itt az elején? Igazából videót láttátok, gondolom raktam fel egy új teória videót, illetve kikerültek a Rocket League-es crossover-es revárdok. Két backbling, ugye kocsi backbling, meg zuhanás, zene, emoticon, graffiti. Meg ugye Rocket League-ben meg lehet szerezni a Fortnite-os boost, meg lámakerék. És streamelve lesz szombaton valószínűleg, mert szombat 26-án lesz az event, a challenge-ek, tuti le fogjuk streamelni. Szerintem az érdekes, hogy Rocket League-gel kell játszani, ahhoz, hogy a Fortnite-ban megkapjuk a cuccokat, és MVP, azt hiszem a legnehezebb challenge az MVP. Én nem fogok vele szívni sokat, mert igazából én már játszottam rengeteget vele, de aki kezdő Rocket League-es, az szívni fog. Azt szerintem szívni fog elég durván. Azt ja. Jól telt a nap. Köszi szépen, úgyhogy ja. Minden megszerezzük majd streambe a dolgokat. Lehet, hogy ezt nézzük, lehet, hogy jöttek ti is, majd meglátjuk. Na indítom közben a Batman-t. Jaj, bolyom, olyanokat kleppelsz, hogy kíváncsi leszek érre. Nitronix, mikor lesz Fortnite? Hát a Batman-t lenyomjuk. akkor utána nem tudom, hogy mikor végzünk vele. 5 óra, 6, 7, 8 vagy 9 fele lesz Forti, úgyhogy ráérsz tanulni bőven. A Fortiban majd horgászni fogunk, az fix. Kapjátok a képet közben. Ilyen nézői horgászós stream lesz. Hát igen, mert nincsenek meg a halak. Úgy döntöttem, elmegyünk horgászni. Mi kifogjuk a Vendetta fish meg az ilyen vackokat, úgyhogy ilyen nézői horgászásos. Na. Beteg vagy? Akkor jobbulást. Hát elvileg holnap bekerül a Mádesz Fish, majd kíváncsi leszek rá. Folytatjuk szerintem Classic Edition. Igen, lenyomtuk ezt tegnap. Jöhet a második epizód. Na 3 gonosz is lesz, kíváncsi leszek rá. Crowd Play-ben nyomjuk, srácok, megint? Nem tudom, akartak jönni Crowd Play-be, mint tegnap? Vagy nem? Akkor csinálhatjuk úgy, mint tegnap. Ja, ha akarjátok, itt a kódja. Hajókám! Hajó, szia! Van egy Bence, egy Artú, egy Márki. Lehet, elindítom, és akkor majd játékot jöhet... Ó, itt van még valaki. Zem. És akkor játék közben ott lesz a jobb felső sarokban, szerintem elindítom. Simi. 6-an vagyunk. Itt egy bohóc. Láttam, bekerült a Corrupted Pack. 4700 forint, nekem nem kell, nem tetszik. Na jó, elindítom. Utólag be tudtok csatlakozni, szóval ja. Utólag be tudtok csatlakozni. Ja, fontos info, hogy kódban hétvégén dupla XP lesz 3 napig, szóval simán meg lesz a tier 100, úgyhogy nem kell tryhardolni a kódot. Úgyhogy hétvégén lesz kód stream, meg lesz a tier 100, úgyhogy zsír lesz. Ott van a jobb felső sarokban, aki utólag csatlakozik. Jó kis Batman hangulat.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear.
Dagadt meg rájött, hogy mi vagyunk
But I
Batman.
survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead.
Hát szomorú.
And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of
Jaj, most itt fog erre reagálni
knows
Batman.
exactly when to cross it.
Hogy rájött, hogy ő Bruce Wayne.
Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Baszted! Na mit reagál? Semmit? Nem
First thing you need to know. I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep
Nem tagadja le.
No
Nem bírja.
reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among
Mit mondjak
ourselves.
neki?
You shouldn't see me as an adversary.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy. Gordon's a stubborn old mule, but I haven't shown the height of diplomacy myself. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce.
Ennyi.
It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
Hoppá. Hoppá.
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Na menjünk.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Ő szólózni. Megyek szólóba. Na gyerünk.
Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Na menj a dara. Jó kezdődik a rész, megy a dara. Szexkedvetsz. Ja, Marci. Gyertek aurák, ja. Jöhetnek az aurák. A rendőrségre betörtek a köcsögök. Ez a rendőrség. Na mindjárt. Na hajókám, mennyi volt? Süllyed a hajó. Szia, Tom. Ó, véres minden.
What more do you want?
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck. Well, keep running your mouth. Maybe I'll splatter you all over.
Főrántjuk, azt hiszem az az. Ja, megfojtjuk a... Ennyi.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored
Bane.
transport
Az
vehicles.
Bane lesz, a really big one, az
I didn't
tuti
want to.
Bane.
I
A
swear.
nagy darab. Big
It's
one.
okay. Get out of here.
Az tuti Bane.
Now.
Thank
Na, a
you.
boss fight lesz itt az elején.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
Az hogy került ide? Bane. Bane, tuti Bane. Tudtam. Nagy darab.
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much like yourself.
Ő nem ismeri még Bane-t. De nem ismeri még Bane-t. Még nem ismeri. Majd fogja ismerni.
A man cannot win a war.
Milyen mexikói ez a csávó?
You fight well, but you fight alone.
Ez ilyen adios ez a csávó, nagyon. Most vadul be. Kapta. Bírja.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead. Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro.
Batarang! Bú! Meg se sebzi.
You will pay for that.
Ajajajajaj, baj van.
Save your strength, man.
1v1 van. Ja, 1v1 van. Tisztességes 1v1 van. Aha, turbo. Most már baj van. Szerintem meg sem. Hogy lepattantam róla, geci? Férfi dinamó az.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it.
Kukás csávó. Újha. Bebikázta magát. Rage-el az öreg.
This pain you're feeling,
Sok.
Batman.
Meg se sebzi, baszki. Falóhoz vágott, mint a kismacskát. Meggyengült az öreg harcos, úgy látom azért. Meggyengült az öreg.
Did you get him? There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way around the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Hát nem, az kapta az ívet szerintem. Jó, meg. Na mi van? Na! Kitől kérje segítséget? Ez egy kurva jó kérdés. Az a baj, Gordon az haragszik ránk. Gordon? No.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Ezért reboot van jön a... Hát Gordon szerintem, az reboot cardot fel kell szedni.
Batman!
Dagat van itt, fogadjunk. Tudja betagadt. Nem.
Say something if you can hear me.
Mondd rá. Support the Creator Code, Ghost Rider! Vagyok már. Most bezzeg felbírkelni, eddig nem bírt. De jó.
Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Megbicskázta.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
Kis fejfájás.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen?
Elloptak minden, nice.
With those and the hardware they stole?
Ez kemény.
Christ, I don't even want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
Bane.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the
Na, dupla
APCs.
klip, az igen.
Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you too? So that's how it is.
Should I just talk to Waller instead?
You better check your tone.
Just find those APCs and the weapons they're carrying.
Son of a bitch.
És te engem szíd?
Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
What for?
Beating that Riddler goon half to death. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed.
Megváltoztam. Hát most mit csináljak vele?
It's like
She
you
has
don't even
something
know
on
who
me,
you
I
are
get
anymore.
the job done.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman. What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about. I just want you to know, whatever Waller's got on you, we'll get through this together. I've got your back.
Thanks, Jim. Right on time.
Na már jönnek is az
I'll get to the
ügynökök.
Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
Oh, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. The doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent.
Akkor ők remegsőket tud.
Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her.
Ez is a zero point miatt volt.
I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Avesta's tough. A survivor. She'll pull through.
Well, she's been through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her.
Mark, te miről beszélsz?
Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her.
You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
No.
I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep the medbay. We're going to need it.
Jól legyengültünk, gyerekek. Rottyogba vagyunk. Lenyomsz a gyárba 12 órát, ugyanígy jössz ki a gyárból, ugyanilyen minőségben. Perfekt.
Bruce!
Az Spiri mindenre is jó.
I'm fine. Really.
Csak be vagyok zabálva. Fáj a hasam.
None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life.
Szia, kolbászos
If you're
szendvics.
alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
It wasn't a great time for me either.
Detridge is itt van, látom.
I know. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later.
Azért Bane jó elvert minket 1v1-be
Come on
amúgy.
now. Let's get you patched up.
Mi lesz 1v3-ba?
As
Gyönyörű.
if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight,
Yeah.
Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing.
No?
Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Többen vannak. Jóval többen.
I'm good, thanks. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new.
Méreg.
There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
Did the
Méregcsó.
same person pull the trigger?
Nem? Na, a GT5-ös map.
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Na várjál,
Let's bring him
micsoda?
up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen.
Queensel.
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded.
Dr. Harley
Mostly by
Queensel.
gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
That's barbaric.
Ja, Harley, ja.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene.
Joker még nem ismeri.
Clown and wielding a mallet.
Kalapács van nála.
Ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Egyedül rabolta ki a bankot a csaj, ez kemény.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility.
Mr. Freeze.
Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
Lefagyasztott, az
He's 20 dead.
Mr.
Some
Freeze.
completely encased in ice.
The others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Ja. Hoppá, mi van ide írva? Circus Clown. Jó, a hajó megmozd, egyből itt van hajó. Ja, amúgy ez is ugyanolyan maszkot viselt, mint Bane amúgy.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside.
Szóval a Joker segít nekünk Bruce Wayne-ként bejutatni a köcsögök közé. Szerintem.
John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Bruce Wayne-ként.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
Na. Megyünk a Jokerhez.
Suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Kösz, ilyen mizét eszek, ilyen sajtos sudat. Falatozok közben. Sokat duma aztán. Mint a filmet néznék amúgy. Na, kocsmázunk, ez az.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I mean,
Mondd a pofámba, gyerek.
Say that to my face. Come on, out with it.
I'll say what I want. John says this is a safe space.
Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Elfogyott.
Hey, John, what about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie.
Az micsoda? Let the clown lead your Bane. Clown, az Bowser-re utal, meg a Bane. Hogy bezsebeltem?
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
Az mi?
A tracker, Bruce?
Hoppá.
Really?
Nyomkövetőt megtaláltam.
I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
Wasn't sure I could trust you, John.
Hazudjak neki.
You were more than a little erratic at the funeral, and it was important to me that I find the Riddler. And, you know, you were my only lead.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Ah, megértette, jó van.
It's rude, duplicitous, and invasion of my privacy like, but it makes sense.
Azt a fejed, bazd meg. Toszta a sört.
So, know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez,
Tuti ölőtte le szerintem, hogy nem
you really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him
Köszépen,
even more
Ádám.
than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas?
Azt a röhögést.
Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart?
Na, mit mondjak neki?
It's odd. Doesn't seem like you. Doesn't really.
Nem álltam még készen.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
Nem hazudhatunk egymásnak. Jó, hát mondjam.
I swear.
Pinky swear.
Úgyis hazudok neki. Úgyis hazudok neki, teljesen mindegy. Cringe.
And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys.
Na nézzük.
I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Okay, fine. You're right. I'll leave him be.
Go away, Willie.
What are you... Screw you!
Na, a pillangó már előkerül.
Disrespects me!
Budapesti kocsmák.
No one's making a fool out of Willie.
Stay away from him.
Perfect.
Az, hogy Rossi telefonnal videózza.
Lovely
violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem. We took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hú, bazd meg a csávó.
Fantastic. Oh, cool. They're
De
expecting
mi ez a telefon? Na nézzük, ajaj, nem tudom, ezek a gonoszokkal találkozunk.
Bruce, wow.
Zsákot kell húzni a fejemre, fix.
You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
Ajaj.
It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but no.
Nem.
It's love.
Nem.
Boy, I just put that out there, and you're gonna leave me hanging. That's cold.
Harryre
So
gondolt, nem?
mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her.
Ez csajra gondol Harryre, jaj, azért mondom. De mi az, hogy with me? Milyen kérdés ez?
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Batman, mivel sántikálsz már megint? Mire számít? Mire? Bazd meg.
Almost got it.
Nem lopott. Ricardo, ahogy mondanám, nem lopott kocsi.
Give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
Vegyek neked egy autót, tesó.
Come on. At least it worked before. It did, I promise. Really.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Jött a tik.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking.
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
That makes sense. Sense is so boring, though.
What about money, power, and influence?
Kolbászos, ezt komolyan kérdezed?
No. Those are fun. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops.
Joker meg így.
Let's put some music on.
Joker meg így csorog a nyára, gec.
Bruce,
Lakatos
this is
Thanos,
the
ja.
lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence.
Elég fura hangja van amúgy. Kinézethez képest.
What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. Really got the heart racing. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
My father used to run crime.
It's
in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes. Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
Nekem is hozhatnál valamit.
We gotta go.
Ott a tulaj.
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
I was just kidding around. I didn't mean anything I said.
Oh, come on. You gotta stand by your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay, Bruce. I want you to know the feeling's mutual.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver.
Mi a faszom?
Put your lips on.
Mi a kezit csináljak most?
I ain't got cooties. Cross my heart.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present.
Secondet, ja, és
From
azt
inside
néztem.
there.
Igen.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency.
Ajaj.
Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use.
Ajaj. Van egy olyan kulcsod bent, ami kinyitja az összes zárat a
You better not
városban.
try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Bármit
Is
megteszek.
that right? Will you do
Az a baj, nem viszi,
whatever
nem adjuk
I
oda
want?
neki, akkor nem bízik meg bennünk, úgyhogy most...
Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
You don't have to worry. I promise. I'll take care of it.
So glad to hear it. Maybe you are my kind of guy.
Well, then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
Agency-ben campel az aura. Szia, Tony.
You're on, Brucey boy.
Brucey boy.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
De jó. Ketchupot mellé, köszi. Na nézzük. Yeehaw.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
Eddig easy.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
Bazd meg.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the...
De azért látja a kamera, hogy...
Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
De látja a kamera, hogy segítünk nekik. Faszom.
Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you use... You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time. I might have to go back and finish the
Tiszta véresek a lapács, úgyhogy ezt kapta.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out.
Valakivel, did you anything see you?
Did anyone see you do that?
Fancy joint like this probably has cameras. Hope they got my good side.
Bassza.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Fine. But no one else gets hurt.
You got a strange set of priorities for someone who wants on my good side.
I get it, Bruce. You're the boss. You don't turn your back on your people, even when they're useless. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens, the power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls.
Milyen aurákat érzik, vagy
You
mi?
think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
Nah, corporate life, not for you, John. You should find your own thing. Make that dream a reality.
Oh, I have a lot of dreams in this head of mine, Bruce. A lot.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Rip.
Oh, Bruce, well, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Fashion!
I don't
Fashion show van, gyerekek! Fashion showra megyünk!
Fashion
Így van. Megyünk a fashion show, nincs ezzel baj. Kombó, megy a kombózás.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Ezt a
Is
videót.
this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
Ilyet.
You're gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Bruce,
At that, make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Good. More. Make her beg.
Please. I'm so very sorry.
Boy, do you got some guns on you. They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you got under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Anytime, anywhere. Just say the word.
Oh boy. It is getting hot in here.
Ahhoz már féltékeny ott a háttérbe. Ahhoz már ideges.
Got a job to do, remember?
We'll get to it, Pud. Don't get your panties in a twist.
Szimpelünk.
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret.
Milyen ideges lett már, egyből már triggereltem.
Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess?
Szét fogja törni.
Work your magic.
Rá fog baszni mindjárt kalapáccsal, fix.
Tick-tock. What's the hold-up?
Ő nem nyitja az ajtót, titkos ajtót. De oda tudta a csaj. Mi volt a zöld boly? Nekem tetszett ez így is amúgy.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Hát ebből mi lesz?
I present to you our secret lab.
Flashback.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? No, this...
De nem fog rájönni a laborból, ami vagyunk Batman, vagy még nem? Nincsen ilyen Batman-es tudsz ide lent?
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D.
Belére én attól félek, hogy rá fog jönni.
Thank you, Lucius.
Vagy nem tudom. A dagat is tudja.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Hát jó van, az a lényeg, hogy mi jól járunk, nem baj. Hát most na, ez így megy. Ami tetszik, azt meg kell szerezni. Körbe szimatoltam. Ja, megy a zero point van bent fix amúgy. Kinyitja?
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required. Lucius Fox.
Lucius Fox kell hozzá.
That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Na, valami új lenyomatot keresünk telóval szerintem. Tutival lesz itt valami.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first date, Wayne Enterprises.
Most lesz az új lenyomat Ceruzán, nem?
Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Nincs. Szerintem azon nem lesz.
Alright, that's a start.
Egy darab van belőle. Fasza. Semmi.
Getting there.
Még egy darab.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
És ugye, hogy rázkódás. Mi a fasz a telója van már?
One more partial print should do it. Nope.
Semmi.
Not encouraging.
EMP generátor. Az kemény ám, ez komoly cucc amúgy. Bedphone, ez kemény EMP.
There we go.
Na megvan? Complete. Zsír.
Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Na heck. Na nem nyílik, vagy? Azért mondom. Nincs ott semmi, mi?
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Utánam jönnek tuti.
Looking for this.
Oh!
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed
Bazd
up
meg, ez hogy kerül ide?
This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons?
Ez hogy kerül ide? Itt lakik, vagy mi a gecim van? Itt Fortnite-ozik. Jó.
I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this. You're in much deeper than I thought.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Keep your mouth shut, John, or I promise you you'll regret it.
I can tell this means a lot to you, Bruce. You're using your stern father voice. I like it.
You heard him. Shut it.
You got it.
Jó, szép, nincs időm.
Don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Come on, Bruce. You know how dangerous this tech could be in the wrong hand.
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh well.
Tiffany!
Kapni fogja a bonkot. A bonkot kapja.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you?
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You know family of mine.
Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time.
Zlájkuje.
But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again,
Double.
I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us for help with a mutual enemy. Now you want to be part of the family, don't ya? At least that's what you've been saying.
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Nem lesz izé. Jaj. Földugja a kalapácsot.
Not at all. Let her go. It wasn't about her. It was about seeing where he stands.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. He found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya. At least not yet. It don't look like nothing special.
You got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it.
Elviszik az EMP-t.
Hurry it up.
Fasza.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
Lehet jönni ott a jobb felső sarokban a kódja.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Szia, Feci.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I was certain she was going to kill her. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
El kéne mondani a csajnak, hogy ki vagyunk.
She shouldn't be left
Szerintem.
guessing.
Hát,
You're right.
megérti.
I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes,
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
and replace tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter. Well, after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Szia, Dénes.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
No.
Well, be careful and good luck.
Action is coming. Oh, it's a long night. Just like the old times.
Signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
If you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here. You're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
USB pen drive.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
People are traumatized every day, Jim. Most find a way of dealing with it without having to bash people with a hammer.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Na adagat. A McDonald'sba jöttél.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone, Batman.
Or what? You'll put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
What does she have on you? You're gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it?
If
she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Elmondja neki.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Ideges.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are?
Csaj.
For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow.
A csaj mondta neki a süket csaj, hogy?
Wayne Enterprise.
Honnan jött rá amúgy?
Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush.
Oh.
We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
Count me in.
That's it? No extra demands?
I'll contact your people when I need them to strike.
Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Na, zsír.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Na jó, én hozok üdítőt. Szomjas vagyok, mindjárt jövök. Mindjárt jövök. Hát, srácok, őszinte leszek veletek. Annyira nem jön be a game, nem tudom miért, unalmas, vagy nem tudom. Hát ennél sokkal jobb Telltale game-ek is vannak szerintem. Jó, Death Rage iszok is egyet, ha már azt mondod. Jó van. Milyen bűnöző ruhában vagyunk már, kenyér.
Here we go.
Szia, Szilárd. Milyen bűnöző ruhában voltunk már, sunyi. Old 5 points.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line.
Welcome,
We're happy
Bruce.
to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
Na, itt
So
van a...
what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Jó
Tell
kezdődik.
me why I shouldn't kill you.
I could fund this entire operation with the change I find in my couch.
You could really do that?
But there'd have to be something in it for me.
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing scheme. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Nem jó. Jaj, látom! Látom, mit kell. Kész. Nem, ez is. Kész. Nem. Az van itt. Az van itt, piros. Lent piros, meg 3 zöld. Vagy fordítva. Vagy fordítva kell. Bazd meg. Ide zöld. Jó. Oké, zöld. Piros. 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 Piros, kész. Jó. Már rájöttem.
Well, at least we know that it works.
Mi van, fagyos?
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
Ja, a felesége, azt hiszem le
You
van.
may have impressed these two,
Valami van ott.
but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Tetszik, Stroke, tetszik amúgy.
That was
Rocket
a
League.
nice job before.
Várom nagyon.
Come on up to my office.
Ó, megyünk az irodába, hello. Joker, te nem jössz.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it.
Nem is a szemében néz.
I've been at it so long, I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
Sounds shady to me. I prefer a more straightforward approach to dealing with my colleagues.
We ain't dealing with just any old regular type colleagues here jawing over the water cooler. But I get your meaning. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
Hiányzik egy opció.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Az apját megemlítsem neki?
I'll go talk to the others. See what I can do to change their minds.
Nem baszom föl idegileg. Nem baszom föl idegileg. I'll be back. Ugye Terminátor? The Mr. Freeze. Na. Merre fiatalok? Merre? Mi van itt? Itt van az office, innen jöttünk. John House. Megnézzük. Milyen szobája van, tuti valami izé van, ilyen beteg. Ja.
Hey buddy, it's always so good to see you. Like
Kerekes székben ül.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before at Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Look, I had it handled, John. That was nice of you, but I didn't need the help.
Sure. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. 'Cause I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Mi a fasz? Nem is...
Think she really brightens up the room.
Hogy utálja Jokert?
1000-watt face.
Még.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham.
Arkham ismer.
She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Batman már... Batmanre akarja oda... Na, Batmanre akar képet csinálni oda.
Priska.
Sure.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him.
Na, hát akkor viszik neki sört.
Scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Viszek neki sört, azt akkor nem ber meg. Na, ezzel tölti fel az energiáját, vagyis az erejét. Méreggel, vagy mi ez?
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Pankrátor volt az öreg. Adjunk neki sört.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Sörre le lehet fizetni bárkit. Thank you.
Please, come.
Ennyi. Hát ez mi a fasz?
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. We'll see if you can be trusted, Wayne. Very soon.
Jó, elbeszélgettem vele, jót beszélgettünk. Falhoz vágott, mint a kis macskát. Amúgy. Te mit?
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Venom, ja. Hol van Mr. Freeze? Itt van. Ja, itt van. Ez is összever minket.
I heard about your wife, and
What are you trying to pull?
Kedves, kedves.
You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
I know pain. What it's like to lose a loved one.
I can't imagine anyone knowing anything like what I've experienced. But I do know of your family tragedy. Perhaps you may know what it's like.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much.
No.
I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Wait!
Good luck.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Fine. I'll prove it.
Aj, aj.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
Nem öltem meg, meg lehetett volna.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Valami csomag megy közül.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted.
In.
Bruce is strong and smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this?
In.
Right. I vote in.
Well,
Csak
aren't
B-nek
you,
nem
Mr.
tetszik.
Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in.
Akkor
You've earned a ticket
3
to
az
ride,
1 ellen.
pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I
Ha
don't
csak
need any
B-nek nem tetszek.
surprises.
Ha kivégeztem volna azt a csávót, akkor B-nek is tetszettem volna.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours. Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Kíváncsi mi lesz. Batman nem fog megjelenni, megállítani őket, az lesz a vicci.
We are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
What?
No. You are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Jön a segítség.
Now we do this.
Lesz Fortnite ma. Igen.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Just do it. Bam. Az EMP az kemény.
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
Ugye elektromos fegyvereket használni, ekkor egy faszok, Istenem. Ezért beszopták az elektromos fegyókkal.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Right finger az jó. AK-47-tel könnyebb.
Stay down. Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze!
Leütöttem inkább, mint hogy lelőjék, nem?
Everyone,
Gyors
stay
leütöttem,
sharp
és akkor nem lövik le.
Allow no sudden moves.
Szerintem.
Strike it.
Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Right, kiddo!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
Hogy próbálom
I'll
őket?
turn my back on him. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo. Get out of here!
Próbálom megmenteni őket.
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed
Nem
to
jönnek
be
a mazok, ezt a faszt.
No! No! That was my ride!
Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
De jó.
Damn it! We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
Ezt a dagadtat nem jön segíteni, hát bazd meg ezt
I
a...
don't wanna hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
Ez kurva jó.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Thane!
Azt kapta.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo.
Húha.
Harley! Need to leave now!
Ja, horgászás lesz majd streambe, ja.
Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be...
Ott hagyták Harley-t. Hívták Batmant. De rossz. Hívták Batman, de nem jött.
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her? We need to get Harley. Now!
Impossible. She's dead. Or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead...
Better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
I'm sorry, John, we can't. What's done is done.
Listen to your friend.
Bruce, this is Harley.
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
Mi van ebben a ládában amúgy? Nem, úgyse halt meg amúgy. Jó, az elment szólózni. Van egy tippem, hogy mi van ebben a ládában, nem valami... Nem az lád, nem van Batman ruha van benne, én tippelek csak. Most vagy egy bomba van benne, vagy nem tudom, vagy Batman ruha, nem? Én arra tippelek, nem tudom miért. Valami arra tippelek. Hát akkor le pont belefér. Fortnite jövője van benne. Rébusz holteste. Te él, vagy mi? Fogadjunk, hogy olyan mérget kapott, hogy nem halt meg. Tudja, hogy olyan mérget kapott.
We finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us. Once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path for the right price.
Macskanő. Ez is gonosz. Két tikk egy rakáson. Tikkek hegye. Vége. Ez jó rövid volt. Két orosz nem volt. Megijedt, freaked out. Jó ez. Az fasza. Content, oké. Szomorú, úgy hagytuk, szomorú. Pozitív. Aggódik. Mérges. Did you get Tiffany hand over the pan? Okay. Oh. 50-50. You had the players reach the... Mindenki Gordont hívta, 71% Gordont hívta amúgy. Mindenki izét 95% Friends of Life mondjanak. Ennyi. Na jó van srácok, ennyi volt a Batman második része. Talán kezd jó lenni a sztori, talán. De nem jobb, mint az Among Us szerintem. Itt van macskanő. És akkor most már mutatja őket is, hogy így néznek ki. És akkor most jön a maszkos rész, ha majd holnap. Jó, holnap akkor a harmadik rész, srácok. Lesz Fortnite nem sokára, egy 10-20 perc múlva, szóval aki akar Fortnite-ot nézni, az maradjon. Megyünk horgászni, Battle Lab-ben nézőkkel, szóval ja, ilyen horgászos streamet terveztem, mert rengeteg hal nincs meg. Ez lesz igen, hajókán Fortnite lesz, ja. Ja, itt köszönjük, hogy itt voltatok a Batman vége, vagy nem, az olyan, amit úgy hangzott volna, mint a vége lett volna, de ma holnap 5 órakor folytatódik. Nem Battle Lab-be megyünk, hanem szerintem Rumble-be. Szerintem. Ja. Kód, nem tudom lesz-e ma. Dupla XP hétvége lesz, szóval nem aggódok a kód miatt, úgyis meg lesz a tier 100. Egy nap alatt megnyomom dupla XP-be, azt egy nap alatt 10 tier, úgyhogy nem aggódok, úgyhogy easy lesz hétvége. Hétvége lesz kód stream. Easy. Na, adios chat, for Fortnite-ba találkozunk, na, pá.